How about that Northwestern one?
Go Cats, man.
I was going to wait till after.
Go Cats.
I can't believe you stole that from me.
Guessing you're a proponent of the free beer policy when the internet goes out, right?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
So are you good to go this week?
For sure, I'll be ready to go.
Take us through, kind of what happened and what has it been like to, not be able to be out there full go.
I mean, it's just running around, just getting tight, camp legs. So just a lot of fatigue. I felt a little bit, so I decided to go to the trainers. Got an MRI, seen that I had a little minor, strain, and just been rehabbing, just trying to stay locked in while my guys are out there going. But now I feel great. Trainers has done a great job, so I'll be ready to go week 1.
Greg, how different does it feel now getting ready for week 1? So a year ago, obviously you're going to play a bunch last year too, but does it feel a lot different to you?
For sure. Like I said earlier, I feel a lot more confident, like just going into this week 1 versus last year. I was confident, but, just being a rookie, you don't know what to expect for your first actual real game. Going against Kansas City last year as a rookie, that's, a big challenge for us. So, going in this year, I'm just a lot more confident just because I got, a bunch of games under my belt now.
How much better is the defense as a whole, Greg, compared to a year ago?
I think we're way better. And I know people can say, how is that if you got the same players? I just feel like we gel a lot more. We know each other, more on a personal level. So, I feel like we trust each other. And, I feel like we'll be able to show that week 1.
Greg, we just listened to a Baker Mayfield press conference coming out of Carolina, and he basically said that he did not phrase it that way when Cynthia Freeland said, I'm going to expletive them up about the run. So he's kind of dialing that back and saying he didn't say it like that. What was your first reaction when you first heard it, and does the fact that he's walking it back, does that take the edge off of it for you?
When I first heard it, I didn't think nothing about it. He's a competitor. We had him last year. I know how he is as a person. He's a competitor. So I didn't, feel any type of way about it. And, him saying that still doesn't. At the end of the day, we all got to get out there week 1 and show what we can do. So that's what we're going to do week 1.
And Miles yesterday did say that, we're going to take this and use it, as motivation, and it'll help us get amped up too. So do you agree with that, or maybe not? Or?
I mean, for sure. You try to find anything that can, give you an edge. So something like that being said, whether, he's phrased it like that or not, we could just use that, for our benefit and, go out there and just try to get a win week 1.
So will you stick with he said it and keep just to kind of, maybe like be able to use it, or, will you guys abide by him saying that he didn't phrase it that way and that's not really what he said?
I just feel like, at the end of the day, like I said, whether he said it or not, we got to go out there and perform. That's just how we got to go out there and perform.
Does the coach ever bring those things up?
Nah, because at the end of the day, that's media stuff. We control what we can control, and that's going out there and winning. Whether whoever says something, it could be somebody else saying anything. We got to go out there and win at the end of the day.
Is some of that back and forth kind of fun, though? Even though I know you guys try and block it out and say the right things to us, but is some of that kind of fun as it goes on?
I mean, for me personally, yeah, I like stuff like that. I told you I talk smack on the field, so stuff like that doesn't, necessarily bother me. I'm a competitor. They're all competitors, so it's going to be fun week 1.
And don't you feel like, you guys have spent so much time with Baker Mayfield, it adds some drama to this game, it adds some intrigue to this game. Doesn't it give you a little extra something?
I mean, it's definitely going to add. I would be lying to say it's not going to add something. Him being a quarterback here for the last, 4 years, it's definitely going to add a little on his side and our side. So it's definitely going to be a fun game to watch.
He likes to talk trash too. You looking forward to getting back and forth?
For sure. Most definitely.
Who's the biggest trash talker in your secondary?
Me. Without a doubt.
So you'll be talking to him, and will you have a little bit of fun with it out there? I mean, will you, talk directly to him and do your thing that you like to do when you're out there?
I mean, I'm going to have fun regardless. At the end of the day, we play this game to have fun. At the end of the day, everybody on the field is trying to feed their family. So, it's all love between Baker. I loved him while he was here, so it's definitely going to be a fun game getting to go against him in a real game.
Did you guys do that in practice?
For sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We had a lot of, good moments at practice, so it'll definitely be fun getting to see him week 1.
Speaking of that, I don't know if you've been asked about this yet, but obviously the Bengals receivers had some things to say about you guys. see that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I seen it. I put that in the back burner. I got to focus on week 1. And then after that, week 2, 3, 4. And, when we get to Bengals week, then, they're going to have to, answer those things that they were talking about. But, as of right now, focus on week 1 and getting the dub.
I mean, normally a matchup between the Browns and the Panthers, really wouldn't, have that many storylines. I mean, are you happy that there's something that, to kind of chew on a little bit and get fired up about?
I mean, at the end of the day, like for me personally, I feel like every matchup, no matter what, we could be playing anybody who's necessarily not a rival. You got to go out there and perform. We have aspirations on, getting to the Super Bowl and, getting back to the playoffs. So it doesn't matter who we play, honestly. We just got to go out there and win. And, hopefully we, at the end of the season, we can have our hands high.
So as we start week 1, you are the slot corner. That hasn't changed?
Yeah, nah, for sure. I'm definitely going to be working inside, outside, just like camp. We haven't really, did anything game plan wise, but, whatever the coach needs me to do this week, I'll definitely be ready to do it.
You go from outside on the first down to inside on second down.
Yeah, I mean, whatever coach has me doing. So I really don't know yet, but whatever he needs me to do.
Feel like you got a good grasp on all that, though, if you're going to be flip-flopping?
Oh, for sure. I think this camp, and even last year, having a guy like Troy Hill, he prepared me to play inside. So I definitely think I have a good grasp of it right now.
Greg, I see you have the face of the Lion tattooed on your arm. Do you maybe envision that yourself as that out there in the field?
Oh, for sure. Obviously, I'm not, as big as a Lion, obviously. But, I like to say I play bigger than what I am. And just, the tenacity that I bring on the field and just the energy level I bring, I would say that.
Do you think you not being as big has always been part of your motivation coming up by students so far, just having always to show that you're, giving that extra step to show what you're capable of?
I mean, yeah. I just feel like at the cornerback position, when you think of corners, you think of coverage guys. Like, we're here to cover. But, I feel like I add a little bit extra to me. I go out there and make some tackles. So, definitely.
Do you think that, you guys really haven't put your whole defense together this preseason? People seem to get worried, the Browns look like this or the Browns look like that. But, nobody has seen you and Denzel and Miles and Jadeveon. I mean, do you think that people haven't really seen what you guys are about yet this year?
Yeah, they haven't seen it yet, but we'll definitely be ready to show it week 1. At the end of the day, those guys and Denzel and myself, when we all put it together, we'll be ready to go. At the end of the day, you just got to do your job, and I know the guys up front are going to do their job. I know Ward, and that goes for everybody else on the field. So I'm definitely excited going into the season, just so the world can show, so we can show what we do on this defensive side of the ball.
John Johnson said the other night that he feels more comfortable in this defense. How does that affect you guys? Because he's kind of the guy on the back end that sort of probably puts everything in order for you guys. So how important is it that he sort of understands this defense?
Yeah, I mean, it's super important. Like you said, he's, one of the, vocal leaders on the defense. So the fact that he knows everything is just going to help my job, going to help everybody else's job. So you could definitely look out there and just tell, he's more comfortable. Last year was his first year as well, just with me as well. So I think he's definitely going into the season with some vengeance too.
And I know you guys were excited about the Anthony after that game.
Oh,
So
yeah,
how cool was
for
it to
sure.
actually make it?
Yeah, I mean, from day one, honestly, I told my coach, I was like, he's the guy. Like I said that from the beginning. Like you could just tell. Just like he came out here every single day, worked hard, never quit, never gave up. Maybe missed some plays. He's a rookie, missed some plays, came back, made a play. So, I'm super excited for him. And, I'm glad he's on his 53. He earned it at the end of the day.
Craig, what can you do as a cornerback? And there's nothing you do, but as far as Anthony Schwartz and kind of, giving him the looks that he needs and maybe encouraging him or getting him ready to play, do you feel like, is there anything that you can do over the next how many ever days in that regard?
No, not really. Anthony, he's going to be ready to go. This happens. I got into a slump before where, I've given up catches and things like that. That happens. It's a part of the game of football. But I can tell you guys, week 1, he'll be ready to go for sure. I know that.
You guys have had such an emphasis on turnovers. Is getting one off of Baker almost like juice you up even more?
I mean, personally, I don't have one yet. So it could be anybody we playing. I'll be, juiced up. But it'll definitely be real excited if I get one out, off of Baker. Just because, like I said, I think we have a good fluid relationship. So, that'll be fun.
Who has the advantage? You guys know him so well. He knows you so well. Who's got the edge?
I think he's also in another scheme at the same time. So, we have to, honor, what they're doing differently than he did here, and, vice versa. We're going to do stuff too differently. Everything's not going to be the exact same as last year. So I think it'll be a fun matchup for sure.
It's like 5 weeks today since camp. Obviously, coaches do things layered. But are you guys itching to just get to a real thing at this point?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I couldn't even play in a preseason game, so I mean, I'm definitely ready to go, against somebody else. It's fun. Obviously, practice is fun, but, you love going against somebody else that's not your color. So we're definitely itching to get to that first game.
Greg, what did you learn most about yourself towards the end of your rookie year? Now going to your second year, what do you think you learned most about yourself? Just who you are as a person going into
I think the biggest thing I learned about myself is that I could be a real player in this league. I feel like going in, my confidence level wasn't as high just because, I'm learning and stuff like that. But towards the end of the season, I seen, how this defense came together. I seen, a glimpse of what we can be, in the future, whether it's the DBs or the defense as a whole, and just, myself as a player. I feel like I could be a player in this league. So, I'm very excited for going into the season.